moon is hanging low against the window pane, tracing shadows of the worries that I've kept in vain. The world is hushed, a velvet blue and gray. I'm letting go of everything that weighed on me today. Just a single light in this silent hall, watching memories dance along the kitchen wall. In the silhouette of dawn, I find my grace. In the steam of this mud, I find my place. No need to rush, no need to run before the golden rise of the morning sun. Just a quiet heart and a soul set free. In the dawn, I'm finally me. The coffee's getting cold, but the feeling's warm. A gentle peace that weathered every storm. I see the years in the steam that rises high, like white clouds drifting in a midnight sky. I'm smiling at the ghost of who I used to be, content with the man that's standing here, lonely but free. In the silhouette of dawn, I find my grace. In the steam of this mud, I find my place. No need to rush, no need to run before the golden rise of the morning sun. Just a quiet heart and a soul set free. In the dawn, I'm finally me. Time is a river and I'm standing on the shore. I don't ask for much, don't need a whole lot more. Just this silence, just this breath, a holy stillness before the day starts its death. Silhouette of dawn, I find my grace. No need to rush, just let it be. The city's humming softly outside our door, but I don't hear the sirens or the traffic anymore. Just the steady rhythm of your breath next to mine, and the amber glow that makes the moment feel divine. I've forgotten all the fancy words I planned to say. They all just seem to melt and drift away under the amber light, so warm and deep. A promise that I've always meant to keep. Thank you for the years, for the silent stay, for loving me in your own I look at your eyes and I see my home, the only place I've never felt alone. We've got the wrinkles and the stories on our skin, proof of every battle that we didn't let win. I'm not the young man with the world in his hand, but I'm the man who finally understands. Under the amber light, so warm and deep, a promise that I've always meant to keep. Thank you for the years, for the silent stay, for loving me in your own quiet way. Our tempo's perfect now, no need to chase, just us together in this hallowed space. You know, they say time changes everything, but looking at you right now, it feels like we're just getting started. The best kind of rhythm is the one we made together. Under the amber light, yeah, keep it right there. So warm and deep, our tempo's perfect now. The sky is leaning low, a heavy shade of pearl, wrapping its arms around this tired old world. Tap, tapping on the glass, a rhythmic kind of prayer, lifting every burden that I've had to bear. The dusty roads are washing clean today, as the heavens let the sorrow wash away. Oh, rainy day grace falling on my face, slowing down the shadows, changing up the pace. He says, child, you've done enough, just take a rest. Lay your heavy head upon the mountain's chest. In the rainfall I find my song. This is where I truly belong. The trees are bowing down, drinking in the light, a momentary truce in the middle of the strife. I'm sitting by the window with a grateful heart, watching as the clouds pull the world apart. It's okay to slow down, it's okay to stop. There's a healing power in every single drop. Oh, rainy day grace falling on my face, slowing down the shadows, changing up the pace. He says, child, you've done enough, just take a rest. Lay your heavy head upon the mountain's chest. In the rainfall I find my song. This is where I truly belong. Wash me over, wash me clean, in the waters I am seen. Let it rain, let it pour. I don't feel the weight no more. I don't feel the weight no more. a little bit of grace. My shoes are hitting pavement with a jazzy kind of beat. The evening sun is spilling gold all over the street. The neighborhood is humming like a record that's old. Stories in the windows that have never been told. I'm walking past the corner where I used to dream, when life was just a fast and rushing stream. It's an old vinyl walk, crackling and slow, chasing the embers of the sunset glow. Every step I take is a note on the scale of a long forgotten, beautiful tale. No need to hurry, the day is almost done. Walking home into the setting sun. I smell the jasmine blooming in the neighbor's yard. Funny how the simple things don't feel so hard when you stop the clock and you just start to move, finding your spirit in a natural groove. The shadows are long and the air is getting sweet. I'm the king of the world on this quiet street. It's an old vinyl walk, crackling and slow, chasing the embers of the sunset glow. Every step I take is a note on the scale of a long forgotten, beautiful tale. No need to hurry, the day is almost done. Walking home into the setting sun. Close your weary eyes, let the curtains fall, shadows stretching long across the bedroom wall. The noise of the world is a million miles away. We said all the words that we needed to say. The night is a blanket, soft and black. There's no use in looking or turning back. Slumbering peace, let your breathing slow into the deep where the quiet dreams grow. Forget the hunger Safe in the cradle of the night, you're blessed. Whatever went wrong, let it fade into sleep. Promises broken that you couldn't keep, they don't matter now, let the darkness hold a story of mercy that's yet to be told. Slumbering peace, let your breathing slow into the deep where the quiet dreams grow. Forget the hunger, forget the pain. The morning will bring you the light again. Under the wings of a velvet sky, sleep now, my soul. Sleep now, don't cry. Rest now, the grace is enough, the night is enough. See you in the morning light. Peace, be still. The world is digital, moving way too fast, but I'm still holding on to things built to last. Static in the air, a crackle in the groove, finding a frequency that makes my spirit move. I'm spinning tracks from 1974 while the moon peeks in through the open door. It's a midnight final exchange, soul to soul. Let the warm analog rhythm take control. We don't need the wires, we don't need the blue light, just the heavy bass keeping us company tonight. Spinning round and round until the shadows fade. In this handmade sanctuary we've made. Yeah. There's a story in the scratches, a life in the hiss, a kind of honesty that the young ones miss. I remember the feeling, the smell of the sleeve, a magic so real it's easy to believe. Now I'm sharing the vibe with the stars up above, sending out a signal of vintage kind of love. It's a midnight final exchange, soul to soul, soul to soul. Let the warm analog rhythm take control. We don't need the blue light, just the heavy bass keeping us company tonight. Spinning round and round until the shadows fade. In this handmade sanctuary we made. Yeah, let it breathe. It's not about the perfection, it's about the feeling. The heart is the needle and life is the song. Midnight, just me and the music, keeping the soul alive. The sun is hitting the counter at a sharp 45. It's a beautiful morning to be grateful and alive. The smell of the beans filling up the small room, chasing away the last of the nighttime gloom. I'm grinding the memories along with the roast, raising the silent, solitary morning toast. Coffee grinds and old times, bittersweet and bold. The story of a man that's never quite been told. Some days are dark and some are crystal clear, but the aroma of mercy is always standing near. One sip for the sorrow, two for the light. Everything's gonna be just alright. I look in my hands, we've done a lot of work, met a few angels and a couple of jerks, but the steam from the cup softens every sharp edge, walking life's path right along the garden hedge. I don't need the sugar, I don't need the cream, I'll take my reality over any hollow dream. Coffee grinds and old times, bittersweet and bold. A story of a man that's never quite been told. Some days are dark and some are crystal clear, but the aroma of mercy is always standing near. One sip for the sorrow, two for the light. Everything's gonna be just alright. It's the simple things. It's the simple things. The steam on my glasses, the warmth in my palm. A little bit of caffeine, a whole lot of calm. Just another cup, just another day of grace. Just another cup. Still in class, reaching for the violet sky, watching the busy people hurrying on by. I'm perched on the rooftop above the neon glare, finding a moment of silence in the city air. The horizon is burning with an orange and red flame, reminding me that no two sunsets are ever the same. On the urban horizon, where the concrete meets the stars, beyond the crowded buses and the shiny fancy cars, I see the grand design in the flickering street lights. A million different stories through a million different nights. I'm just a witness, a singer on the breeze, finding my peace with effortless ease. I used to wanna conquer every tower I saw, but now I'm content with the beauty and the flaw. The city is a choir if you listen to the hum, waiting for the rhythm of the midnight drum. The wind is whispering secrets from the harbor below, teaching me the things that I finally need to know. On the urban horizon, where the concrete meets the stars, beyond the crowded buses and the shiny fancy cars, I see the grand design in the flickering street lights. A million different stories through a million different nights. I'm just a witness, a singer on the breeze, finding my peace with see the hand right in front of my face. The world is a blur, lost in a misty embrace. The path is hidden under a blanket of white, waiting for a signal, waiting for the light. But my feet remember the way the ground feels, even when the world is spinning on broken wheels. Walking through the fog, one step at a time, not worried about the mountain I still have to climb. I can't see the finish, I can't see the goal, but I feel the fire burning deep in my soul. He's holding my hand in the thick of the gray, leading me home in his own mysterious way. The damp air is heavy, clinging to my coat, a lonely kind of feeling in a tiny wooden boat. But the silence is a teacher and the mist is a friend, showing me that beginnings are hidden in the end. I don't need the map if I have the inner guide. There's nowhere to run and there's nowhere to hide. Walking through the fog, one step at a time, not worried about the mountain I still have to climb. I can't see the finish, I can't see the goal, but I feel the fire burning deep in my soul. He's holding my hand in the thick of the gray, leading me home in his own mysterious way. Step by step, oh, step by step, 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 step by step, step, step. I'm not lost, I'm just walking. Step, step. The fireplace is dying, just a glowing red coal, a perfect reflection of the state of my soul. Quietly burning, steady and deep, while the rest of the neighborhood is falling asleep. The shadows are long and the house is so still, resting on the side of the heavenly hill. In the last glow of the evening, before the fire dies, I see the truth of the world through my tired old eyes. It's been a long journey, a rugged kind of road, carrying a heavy and a holy kind of load. But the embers are warm and the spirit is near. There's nothing to dread and there's nothing to fear. Tomorrow will bring its own set of trials, but I've learned to walk through the miles with smiles. The ash may be cold by the time the sun wakes, but I know the one who gives whatever it takes. So I'll bank the fire and I'll turn out the light, trusting the dark to the King of the night. In the last glow of the evening, before the fire dies, I see the truth of the world through my tired old eyes. It's been a long journey, a rugged kind of road, carrying a heavy and a holy kind of load. But the embers are warm and the spirit is near. There's nothing to dread and there's nothing to fear. Good night, world. Thank you for the lessons. Thank you for the breath. Until the morning, the last glow. Sleep well. The ink is flowing from an old fountain pen, writing down the mercy that happened again. On a piece of yellow paper with edges so torn, I'm counting the blessings since the day I was born. Every line is a bridge, every word is a key, opening the door to the man I should be. Sometimes the nib stutters and the ink starts to blot, representing the battles that I've silently fought. But I don't cross it out, I let the stains remain. For there's a holy beauty in the struggle and the pain. I'm writing down names of the friends who've gone ahead, in the simple daily mercy of my wine and my bread.
Of your heart, let the grace become your art.
It's a handwritten prayer, honest and slow, planting the seeds that I'm waiting to grow. No digital screens, just the touch of the page, finding my wisdom at this beautiful age. Dear Lord, thank you for the breath in my chest and the quiet of the evening that gives me my rest. Fold it up,
keep it close to the heart.
Amen.
The world is wrapped in a blue velvet gown, as the lights of the city start to simmer down. I'm reaching for your hand in the shadows of the hall, watching our reflection on the parlor wall. No need for words, just the sway of the floor as we dance like we've never danced before. Oh, this blue velvet night, so cool and so kind, leaving the noise of the daylight behind. Just the rhythm of two hearts beating as one, long after the work of the morning is done. Wrapped in the music, wrapped in the stars, healing the spirit and hiding the scars. We don't need the neon or the flash and strobe lights. We've seen enough drama through 1,000 restless nights. Now it's just the texture of your hand in mine, aging like the vintage of a rare, expensive wine. Let the neighbors wonder, let the city spin its wheel in this blue velvet moment, where the only things that's real. Oh, this blue velvet night, so cool and so kind, leaving the noise of the daylight behind. Just the rhythm of two hearts beating as one, long after the work of the morning is done. Wrapped in the music, wrapped in the stars, healing the spirit and hiding the scars. I'm a big man walking with a light kind of step, keeping all the promises that I've always kept. Got a broad set of shoulders for your worries to lay, and the deep kind of voice to chase the shadows away. Don't let my size fool you, I'm as soft as a cloud, finding my strength without being too loud. I'm just a gentle giant in a world of machines, living a life that's beyond all my dreams. I'll be the mountain that stands in the gale. I'll be the anchor when the wind leaves your sail. Love is the power, and peace is the way. Standing right here at the heavenly gate. They see a wall of stone, but they don't see the garden inside, where the quiet waters flow and the little birds hide. I've learned that true power is the strength to be kind, to leave a trail of peace for the ones left behind. So come and take cover when the world gets too cold. I've got enough warmth for 100 souls to hold. You know me, I won't bend. I'm your brother, I'm your friend. Huge heart, quiet soul, making everything whole. I'm just a gentle giant in the world of machines, living a life that's beyond all my dreams. I'll be the mountain that stands in the gale. I'll be the anchor when the wind leaves your sail. Love is the power, and peace is the way. Big love, nothing but peace. I've got you. The leaves are turning from a green to a gold, a story of the seasons that's never gets old. The air is getting crisp and the light is getting thin, preparing for the winter that's about to begin. I'm watching the change with a smile on my face, knowing that everything is falling into place. There's a frost on a pumpkin and a mist on a lake, a reminder of the choices that I had to make. I used to fear the winter, used to dread the falling snow, but now I find a comfort in the way the fires glow. Let the trees go bare, let the garden go to sleep. I've got a harvest of memories that I'm gonna keep. Every end is a hidden start. Keep the summer in your heart. It's a season's interlude, a breath in the middle, solving the world's most beautiful riddle. Nothing stays the same, and that's alright with me. I'm learning to flow like the river to the sea. The cold brings the fire, the dark brings the rest. In every transition, I know that I'm blessed. Let it change. The spring is coming. The sun is dipping down below the kitchen light, leaving a trail of a vintage red wine. The day is a memory, the night is a friend, and we've reached the place where the melodies end. But the rhythm continues in the beat of your heart, even when the music and the listener part. The shadows have reached the very edge of the floor, and the stars are starting to knock on the evening's door. Don't take your worries into the land of your dreams. Things are never quite as heavy as they sometimes seem.
putting down the mic, but I'm leaving on the light to guide you through the reaches of the velvet night. Take a final sip of the sunset glow. Let the peace of the evening start to overflow. We've shared a few songs and a little bit of soul, making the broken parts finally feel whole. Until we meet again in the dawn's early light. Sleep well, my friend, and a holy good night. Good night. Good night. See you in the morning. Rain write stories on my window, soft light dancing on the floor. 2 a.m. and I'm still here, tracing thoughts that won't disappear. City breathing through the glass, like it's moving way too fast. Coffee cold beside my hand, nothing going as I planned, but somehow I feel alright in the quiet of the night. Maybe I don't need to run, maybe I don't need to move. The light that stayed at 2 a.m. didn't leave me like the rest, held me in its gentle glow, told me I was still at home. Every sound feels far away, like the world just pressed delay. No more noise inside my head, just the things I never said. If tomorrow comes too soon, let me stay inside this room. The light that stayed at 2 a.m. help me breathe again. There's a stain left on my cup from the night we stayed too long, talking about the things we loved, like we had all night to fall. Stains of you on my coffee cup won't wash away no matter what. Every sip just takes me back to a love I still unpack. Morning is but I don't move, still stuck somewhere with you. Even silence feels too loud when you're not around. Maybe I held on too tight. Stains of you don't fade away, even after yesterday.
typed your name but didn't send. Watch the words erase again. Every line I tried to write felt too heavy for tonight. The message I never sent still lives inside my head. All the things I meant left unsaid. Maybe you were better off without hearing all my thoughts. Still I wonder what you'd say if I press send today. Some words don't need a voice. The message I never sent still finds its way to you. Rain only beat dentures. Rain hits different these days. Doesn't feel the same way. Used to laugh in the storm. Now it just feels warm. Rain falls softer when you're gone, like it knows I'm holding on. Every drop a quiet sound of you not being around. Walking streets we used to know, feels like time is moving slow. Maybe love just changes shape. Rain falls softer now, but I still feel you somehow. City lights don't feel the same since the day you walked away. Every street still knows your name, but I pretend I'm okay. I fell asleep to the sound of the city without you. Every noise turned into silence when I thought it through. Cars pass by, but I don't hear anything but you are here. Maybe I just need some time. I fell asleep again tonight without you by my side. It's quiet now, almost too quiet. I've been chasing all these thoughts, running circles in my mind. Every answer that I found never stayed for long. The night knows all my secrets, every word I couldn't say. And somehow in the silence, I don't feel the same. Maybe I was holding on too tight to things that were never mine. When the night finally lets me go, I won't fight it anymore. I'll just close my eyes and let it take me home. When the dark turns into light and the weight falls
All the noise begins to fade like a song that's ending slow. Every memory I kept starts to lose its hold. I can hear my heart again in between the quiet space. Not as broken as before, just a different kind of pain. Maybe healing takes its time. Maybe I'll be fine when the night finally lets me go. I won't hold on anymore. Every piece of me can finally be free. When the dark turns into light and I don't have to hide, I'll be somewhere I can rest my soul. If I fall asleep right here, would the world still turn? Would the things I used to fear finally unlearn? Maybe letting go's the way. Maybe I don't need to stay in the place that I outgrew. When the night finally lets me go, I'll be lighter than before. No more running back to what I can't restore. When the silence feels like peace and my thoughts are finally still, I'll remember how it feels to just be. The night finally lets me go. The night finally lets me go.